All right, have and have not fans. Just a few minutes ago, the haves and the have nots official Facebook page dropped the photo. This time in color, because I believe the last time they did the still shot frames like this was to promote the back half of season 7 that aired late August. And in that promotional, trailer and whatnot, all the characters are positioned the way they are now, but it's just in black and white as compared to color as it is now. A couple of things of note, is I don't even know if I should say this is the theme or the tagline for season 8, but this is the first time I feel that there's been any kind of indication of what to expect this season. You know how season 7, the deadliest season ever, and then we saw how that turned out. But this time it says there's no turning back. And that's something that's pretty interesting. So before going further in the video, make sure you do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit subscribe, click the bell notification icon and select all, and then follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. I could be wrong about a couple things, but looking at the photos, obviously it's positioned in a way where if you're looking at all 3 columns, the Criers, the Youngs, and the Harringtons. And something of note is that, you notice that, Wyatt's kind of blown up and Jim's face is kind of, on his chest. And then we have Catherine at the bottom. Then you have Benny at the top, and it looks like Candace is kind of on top of the center of Hannah's photo. You have Jeffrey in a position where it looks like, he's out in front of David, and then we got Veronica at the bottom. So my, interpretation is this probably shows us what to expect in terms of dynamics, where it seems like, maybe Jim, given that he's out of the hospital, he's going to find out about Wyatt first. So he's probably going to be like one of the first, the first out of the 2, Catherine and Jim, to find out what happened to Wyatt. Could he be dead? Let's hope so. Then in the middle column, it looks like, we got Candace and Hannah. So it seems we're probably going to see more Hannah and Candace interaction, whereas Benny's going to kind of be off on his own to the side, if you will. Sorry, I forgot to mention this. Given that Catherine's photo is at the bottom, I'm guessing that she's probably still going to be in jail for most of the season. And then in the final column, maybe we'll see more of a connection between Jeffrey and David. And then Veronica's going to be at the bottom, doing her thing, trying to keep her own self alive, given everything that she's, fighting against Akil, trying to kill her, and then the Hood coming up against her. So she's going to be busy doing her own thing. So perhaps this photo could demonstrate or I guess you could say foreshadow that, okay, what if we're going to be seeing the William, the guy who's supposed to be Jeffrey's real father, show up, and that could possibly influence the relationship between David and Jeffrey in the future. And guys, yeah, I know it seems like I'm reading too much into this, but it's just something to keep in mind because I really don't have a lot to work off here. Plus, I want to be completely honest, it's kind of been slipping my mind that the show's even come back Tuesday. I'm going to watch it. I've already called home a couple times over the past few days, and I think that it's pretty clear that I'll be going home the morning of Thanksgiving, since I'm only 55 minutes away from home. And, most everybody down there is either going to be working throughout the week, and, the cooking really doesn't even start until Wednesday night. So I'm going home Thanksgiving morning. I'll be back here either Sunday or Monday, either the 29th or the 30th. So I'll have my Have and Have Not season premiere review up on, well, here's the thing. I did my last eBay haul this week. Today, USPS is coming here shortly to pick up the packages. I got about 80 envelopes that I need to fill out with Pokemon cards and get those ready. Those are just a matter of me dropping them in the mail, because that's the mailbox is right outside my door. So I'm not doing any more eBay listing until after I get back. So this upcoming week, I will definitely be able to do my Have and Have Not season premiere review. And then I'll do a live stream after the episode. So I will watch the episode live. I will do a live stream right after it, and I'll be tweeting during the episode. and then I'll have my review up either that night or the next morning. So I definitely will be having my have and have not stuff on time. When it comes to Sisters, House of Pain, and Assisted Living, I don't know, because my sleep pattern has been a bit odd, where I'm going to bed around 8 o'clock, waking up at 3:30. I could probably, oh yeah, that's right, the Haves and Have Nots comes on at 8 o'clock. I can work with that. So yeah, I'll probably be able to, if I do, I don't. If I don't, it doesn't matter. Here's the thing: if I wake up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock or whatever, I can probably binge the shows on Thursday morning, because I wouldn't even head out of here until the sun comes up. So around 6:45, 7 o'clock, then I could ease my way on back home, and then I can get those videos done while I'm at home and post them. So just know the Haves and Have Not content will be up on time. But when it comes to Sisters, House of Pain, Assisted Living, and Ruthless, which comes on Thanksgiving Day, those videos might not be done until the final week of November, early December, so to speak. So this week, it's going to be kind of wild, but I feel like we all need a break. And that's really all I got to say. But going back to the post, there's no turning back. Perhaps this is an indication that we're finally going to see, dare I say, consequences for people's actions. Like, say what you want about Sisters, but at least in the last episode, Complications, we got to see the aftermath of all the women in their sexcapades after, having that night at the club. And it's the matter of, Preston walking in on Danny, Karen still dealing with the whole thing with, hey, I was almost killed and Zach got stabbed. And then Andy just got her butt told off, rightfully so. And now we have Sabrina, once again letting rumors dictate how she feels about Calvin. But those are actual consequences. Same with like Andy taking the $250K. Now Gary's crazy ass is coming after her. So when it comes to the haves and have-nots, I know I feel like more people are saying that Wyatt is not dead. And I'm not going to stand up here and fight you about it. I'm not, because there's no need for that. Given what we've seen in the show thus far, if he's still alive, I will be disappointed but not surprised. I would be more so surprised if he's actually dead. And I'm like, damn, Tyler Perry. Okay, you really are killing off a main character aside from Amanda. Yes, I know Oscar and Erica and Melissa, they were B-tier secondary characters, if you ask me. When I think main characters, I think characters like this who are in photos. So I hope that, things do get more intense. But like I said before, I theorize that the 20 episodes that have been filmed and edited as of last year, they're probably going to dice them up where we're getting 10 episodes in season 8, 10 episodes in season 9, and that's it. Because looking at those there's no turning back. I want to be completely honest with you. This to me kind of seems like we're really spelling out what could be the end of the haves and the have-nots. I'm not saying season 8 is the ending, because like I said, based on IMDb, it says 10 episodes, but there have been 20 filmed. So I'm thinking that we're gearing up towards the end. That's my main interpretation of this post. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Since my eBay stuff is done, I do have a list of videos I need to get done between now and when the haves and the have-nots comes on Tuesday night. I do plan on doing a video about, Monique demanding an apology from Tyler Perry, yada, yada, yada. Comedy Hype and several other YouTube channels have covered it. I've left pretty detailed comments and had discussions with people on other channels about it. But, people have been DMing me since last night. And just to give you a brief snippet of it, the difference between the Will and Janet reconciliation is the fact that Will, I believe, was the one that touched base with Janet so she can come on the reunion so they can finally talk to each other face to face. No online back and forth, even though I don't know if Will ever engaged in the online back and forth, or, no Janet doing a video or whatever, or, throwing shade or, blasting the other cast. It was just Will and Janet. Both recognize their faults in what happened. What was it, like 27 years ago? Both learned something about the other person that they didn't know at the time, like Will feeling like the world was against him, and Janet going through a lot of home stuff, personal things at home that she never told anyone about, which influenced how she was acting on set. And they both, from that, sincerely apologized, and they both began to heal. Monique, on the other hand, has not once said that she felt at fault for anything. Now, we can have that discussion in my upcoming video, but based on how she's done certain things, especially for me, I know from recording the phone call and then leaking the phone call, that to me, extreme breach of trust. Not at any point has Monique ever felt responsible for what's been happening to her in regards to being blackballed. Now, the whole Janet thing, I do feel like it's a bit much to blame Will for everything, just to say, hey, you ruined my career, you ruined my life. That's a bit extreme. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'll probably do another video on that, because I did watch the Red Table Talk Will had was a psychiatrist who was actually on the scene when Janet and Will met up. And you can't demand a sincere apology. I mean, first of all, Monique, to take such a beautiful moment that was almost 3 decades in the making to make it about yourself, ain't nobody trying to hear that. But like I said, I'll do a full video on that. Let me know your thoughts. There's no turning back. Like, do you think this could be really gearing up for the end of the series? Let's just pray to God that we don't have like 50 new characters introduced during the 10 episodes of season 8. I mean, hell, like I said, IMDb said 10, but they could stick on the other 10 to make this the final season. I have no idea. But in any case, thanks to everyone who sent me information. I know that some people were like, hey, Jeremy, IMDb was wrong about the episode titles. Here are the real things. I will check those out and do videos. Like I said, today I went out to Walmart early this morning. I actually got glasses. I went to the eye doctor. I think I told y'all this, the eye doctor a few weeks ago. And my eyes are actually healthy. These are just glasses only if necessary. They're like, you know how some people need reading glasses and whatnot, or basically if my eyes are exhausted, I can wear them for relief. But I tried them on at the eye doctor place. They didn't open until 9, hence why I went to Walmart early this morning and, you know, killed time. Then went to Dollar General. Then when I got back around, they just opened up, came back home. Pulled a shiny Charizard. I posted it on Instagram. That sucker is going for like $500 on eBay. Everybody's trying to find it. I was lucky. I even bought a foot massager at Walmart because it was on sale for $20. I'm like, meh, I'll give it a shot. Apparently they have like an entire section in Walmart dedicated, like neck massager, body massager, foot spa, whatever. I guess it's perfect for Christmas. And I think I'm pretty grounded, if you will, where I'm not really going out until Thursday morning. When I go home, I spend enough money. That doesn't mean I'm not going to browse online, though. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get myself situated because I got a lot of work to do on the channel between now and when I leave home for Thanksgiving. And that's about it, to be completely honest. Based on the previews for next week, House of Pain, still high. Don't really care. Maybe I'll do a live stream this week, and it's been a while since you've seen my face. And we'll go from there. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Shout out to those on Patreon. You can join in for as little as $1 a month, or you can just support the channel by donating on Cash App or PayPal.